Hi friends, welcome back to Hearts Wide Open, where we tune in, listen to spirit, and keep our hearts wide open. Come here, babe. So, I just wanted to do a new year reading, and I just sat here for a minute, tuned in, and I heard "Live free or die trying." And I was like, isn't that like a Die Hard sequel, you know? And I was like, no, that's the other one. So I actually looked it up, and "Live free or die" is the New Hampshire motto. But then I saw, like, it was an eagle, but it was a black silhouette of the eagle soaring above trees, and seeing it as I don't think there's a black eagle, there's golden eagles, there's bald eagles, but it was definitely like the silhouette. And I think that reflects the shadow self that we have integrated, right, within us. Those that have done the shadow work and understand that everything we've gone through, and the shadow being the subconscious, we have healed and pulled in and learned to love ourselves wholly. And you're just dying to do this card, huh? So anyways, the theme is live free or die trying. Freedom from programming, freedom from so much, but we're going to learn about that. Sparty's wanting to pick an emotional card. I like doing this because it sets kind of the tempo and where we can take off from there. It's like a starting point. Hold on, spirits. Okay, I'm going to take this middle section. And hold on, sweetheart. We're going to do this. I'm going to let Sparty pick this. Yeah, right in here. Let him grab a card. And you're going to get a treat. Okay, here, sweetheart. My chair's on wheels, this chair. Okay, pick a card. You're going to get the treat when you pick the card. Pick a card right there. Okay. Oh, loneliness. You want to pick another one? Here you go. Okay, which card do you want? Pick a card. Pick a card, any card. So it looks like a magic trick, right? Pick a card. Okay. Tenderness. Okay, so let's go off of this and just see what comes through. Thank you, sweetheart. Here you go. I love you. Yeah, all right. We raise this up just a tad. I like to show him. Okay, so live free or die trying. Soaring over the trees. The emotions of loneliness. Sometimes when we're going through this shadow work, it transforms us so much, and it's bringing up, you have to cry. You have to let go. And during this process, it's an awakening. It's like being in the cocoon and transforming, and that can be very lonely, right? So a lot of us have been doing this, and maybe somebody's I'm hearing right in the heart of it, like right in the middle of this transformation. I'm seeing the center part, like where the caterpillar wraps itself. There's a tenderness to this process. Tenderness is an emotion of compassion and care, filling you with understanding and sympathy for others and yourself. When tenderness appears in your life, it reminds you to treat yourself and others with love and patience. Yes, this whole process of metamorphosis within, it's alchemizing, turning your pain into power and being able to spread your wings. That's a tender process. Okay, gotta choose the gold and black deck. Let me shuffle of the tarot. What else do we need to know about living free? And you know, that whole part of live free or die trying, it's a fierce commitment, right? To living free, to breaking out of the cocoon, to breaking out of the shell, to breaking, I want to say, the fucking chains. I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss on here, but sometimes it needs an emphasis, right? And this is part of this whole awakening, this collective conscious, becoming more conscious, more aware and expansive. Okay, what do we need to know? Yeah. Sometimes you don't know where it's going to lead, right? Yeah, we're at a crossroads, the Two of Swords. She's blindfolded and it's scary. You're in this cocoon. You're transforming so that you could live free of your own limitations. Okay, what else does the viewer need to know? Okay, High Priestess, but it came out upside down. The High Priestess feels, discerns, intuits what is presenting to her and transforms that. You know, it's the subconscious, I almost said institution, the intuition. I don't know why I would say institution. Programs we've learned in our institutions, we've had to be imprisoned by, you know, the certain school systems, even the indoctrination institutions. Wow. Okay, so upside down is, you know, being blocked of that. I'm hearing resisting. Okay, what else do we need to know? A bit of it. Well, what is resisting? What are we resisting? What is causing the resistance? What is causing this resistance to intuit what we need? Okay, well, I'm feeling overthinking, the Four of Swords. Mental overload. Needing downtime to process and receive from spirit, from your guides, from your higher self. Okay, what does the collective need to know as far as advice on how to do that more? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Consistency. So the page is youthful. Consistency in taking this time. You know, I started out with shadow work to do the work, but to integrate it, to feel, to let go, so that you're freer, you're lighter to fly, and the consistency to connect and love yourself in those moments, right? I love how they have a question here. Your focus on your goals will bring you great success. So because it's the Page of Pentacles, and here it's a New Year reading, setting your goals and focusing on that is great. And we all need to do that and embody this, you know, don't just be the butterfly flying up in space, but ground it. Set your goals and clear out the stuff, the baggage through this transformation so that you can achieve and embody that here through the new year. Be free from that resistance. And then the lighter you are, the more free you are of resisting. I'm hearing resisting change too. Maybe your goals need to transform a little with you. Maybe what worked for you in the past or what you thought, you know, can shift. Okay. So more, okay. Well, Spirit's guiding me to do the Beyond Lemuria cards. The Oracle deck, it's Izzy Ivy's deck. I love this. And I was saying shifting beyond. Okay, so what's the message that is held here, the divination in this deck, on how we are going to live free or die trying? I'm just going to say just to live free, okay? That's how we're going to soar. How we're going to soar like that beautiful eagle, the silhouette. There's something with the silhouette, why Spirit showed me the silhouette. The silhouette, it's just black and white. So there was also overthinking. Maybe it's not, you don't need to think so much. It's just black and white, feel. Black and white, yin and yang. Okay. Oh my goodness, so 3 cards came out. The Portal Keeper. So we got the Portal Keeper, the Crystal Keys, and the Sacral Chakra, the core of creation. I'm going to show you the images. That's the Portal Keeper. Look at that. The feline. They're very intuitive. So this person that I'm speaking, that Spirit's, this message that we're trying to, that's open to receive. The portal's within you. It's going in and listening to your heart. They're gateways to other layers of reality. They can be accessed through inner practices or externally in places such as the planet's vortices. Ooh. Gently explore the edges of your existence. Spend time listening in the forest. Deepen your meditation practice. Dance yourself into ecstasy. Explore psychic tools and study new healing modalities. Okay, so look between the lines to limitless discovery. Maybe it's not all black and white and you need to look between the lines. Yeah. Crystal keys. They're talking about clear quartz having special knowledge encoded within it. So this card's about deciphering wisdom codes. Be inspired to find the wisdom hidden in times when you feel triggered. There's the shadow work. Every time you have a trigger, this is what I do. And they've gotten much less, but even just a subtle trigger, you're like, okay, why am I feeling this? To keep it simple, I ask, why am I feeling this? When is the first time that I felt that? Most of these wounds were from way back when. And what was the false program, the false belief that made me feel that way? And a big one for me was I can't get it right. This is kind of a mother wound. So, in that moment, you could use tools, breath work, relaxing, but affirmations and knowing, using, having that compassion and love, but stating, I'm getting it right. Everything is for me. Whatever is counter to that message is the key. All right, Sacral Chakra, core of creation. Sacral Chakra is where we dream of let me read this. Revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses. Ooh, we got a little gnat. The sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of damp earth, the feeling of aligning perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about diving into the depths of the present moment where all your faculties are available for divine creation. Nothing is left in the past or caught in the future. All of you, the whole, everything you've integrated, all the shadow and everything, all of you unites, I'm sorry, I'm struggling now. Let's try this again. All of who you are unites in a moment of ecstatic conception. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing right? From that cocoon, rebirthing. It's a rebirth into the world and with whomever you have chosen to co-create. I co-create with this loving boy. I didn't show you the pictures. Do you want another treat, sweetie? I showed you the kitty, the lion. Here's the crystal keys. And the core of creation. Look at the wings, right? Come here, sweetheart. I love you. Here you go. Up. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, so within this last card, it brought me back. It used the word ecstatic. I just want to state that something I want to add to my repertoire is ecstatic dance. And I don't usually do like New Year's resolutions because every day I'm just trying to be more aware and expansive. But since that was brought to my attention, dancing and moving a lot of this energy as we soar, right? As we move ahead through each step. Yeah, you got me all, I got all like, I lost my train of thought. So I know things have been tough for all of us, and this dragonfly is jumping out at me, you know, oh wow. I'm thinking transformation, but you're not going to believe the other side. Freedom. Freedom. Live free or die hard. Die hard. I said die hard like the movie. Live free or die trying. It's hard. I love you, baby. We're going to go on a walk in a minute. Let me read this on the final note. Freedom means living as you choose with your wings and heart open. There you go. Able to direct your reality as you want. The quest for freedom seems innate. You may picture freedom in its more extreme guises, but when we truly feel free in our heart, our lifestyles may not change drastically. Hold on, sweetheart. Limitation can be a state of mind. The only change might be choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. A shift of perspective can help bring lightness and choice in the bigger picture. What does freedom look like to you? If you're feeling stifled, it is up to you to make the change. All right, let's do this. Happy New Year. I wish you the most joy and abundance and prosperous year ever. Right, Sparty? All right, see ya.